Will they be 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐿, or will it be the gust of wind from Turkey? East meets west in that famous city, Istanbul. What are we going to see here in game number 2 in the best of 3? The French have to win or they're going home. Turkey can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief, but no, they are one win away from going to back-to-back world finals.
They're starting already. To the left on the screen, you see the French team. To the right will be the Turkey team. I just see 𝐒𝐿 from the corner getting fouled. All right, getting handsy already. It was just a mid-range to start the game from Break of the Beats, unable to knock it down. As they're trying to get into 𝐒𝐿 again, the point guard for Turkey. Again, time management captain, as Chris beautifully said, a.k.a. Dr. Strange, run out the right side. But then it could be a blocking foul, and then it's going to be Turkey ball.
And I got to tell you, they were just so calm, weren't they, Vince? Like, that's the difference. That is absolutely the difference when it comes to Turkey and all the other teams in the tournament. The emotions never seem to get too big, as we see a nice shot worked right there, but an uncharacteristic miss from Turkey back the other end. The most emotion we ever saw, though, was when, in person, we were both there behind the scenes after the massive game. We saw the French beat Turkey in Jönköping, Sweden at the World Finals in the semi and send them home, and it was brutal. It was honestly Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom. They had their hearts ripped out of their chest, and you can see what it meant to them to win game 1 here, as France have an early lead in this one and a reaching foul on 𝐒𝐿 coming back trying to answer for Turkey.
And also, shout out Sonny from DreamHack. When we were in Jönköping, Sweden, Sonny is in the chat showing some love for eFIBA Season 3, a veteran, an OG from eFIBA Season 2. Say thank you so much for what you did for us. I mean, you made it so enjoyable in Jönköping, Sweden. But a great steal from Breaking the Beats, a give and go to Warnox, going to the corner, just spreading out the offense. And spacing has been key with all teams playing on NBA 2K25, but a foul. And let's see if they can take advantage of this inbound.
And just maybe some nerves creeping in here for Turkey, right? You have that huge win. Psychologically, that can take a lot out of you, right, Vince? Like, relief is not necessarily the right word, but it can distract you a little bit when you get that big win. Now you have to refocus in for another 4 quarters right here. Meanwhile, the French will be playing for their lives right here, as Mamba Out is going to work a bucket and a 5-0 run here to begin things in the first quarter. Again, 2 minutes in, and we haven't seen a Turkish bucket. It's a good start for Les Bleus.
Great start for the Blues indeed. But also, shout out to everyone who's participating. Make sure you're filling out the survey, following us on all platforms at @eFIBA_official, and also at FIBA. We're giving out NBA 2K25. And also, there's a question in the chat. Does the losing team play Germany? No, we're not going to have a third place game. It's straight to the championship. And a great dunk by France. And that almost was a technical foul hanging on the rim. Look at him. Just look at the animation. What?
The camera was like on maybe the wrong guy right there or the right guy, depending. I mean, it's his world. We're all just living in it. Really nice work from 𝐒𝐿𝐵, as 𝐤𝐫𝐫 is going to work into the paint right here. Gets out of the key. Turkey don't look like themselves in this one, Vince. They haven't scored yet in the first quarter, and we're halfway through as they get another low percentage shot. They are going to get the inbounds here. But, mate, this is nearly 3 minutes. No, it is going to be French ball. 3 minutes without a Turkish bucket? This is unheard of.
Well, I told you. You're going to put a lion in the corner. They're the most fierce. You got to be careful. The France have that beast in them. And I'm Mamba out. Goes up. Is it a continuation foul? It is. Goes for the and one, trying to get it done. Let's see if the big fella can knock down this free throw.
And if you are France, this is exactly the way you wanted to answer. You come in with a 10-0 run to open the game, and your defense is so stifling that the Turkish have had to settle for low percentage shots, as we are going to get a personal foul right there. A little bit lucky, because that was nearly a steal. Turkey, alarm bells have to be going off in this one. Vince, they haven't scored, and the first quarter's nearly over.
Great defense from Big Fella against Big Fella. Mamba out against 𝐤𝐫𝐫, the problem. But a deep three from Turkey, now getting some points on the board. They're starting to rally, but it's only a 7-point game.
Wow, I mean, What an emphatic way to get your first bucket right. Bottom right-hand corner, Turkey took game 1 by 3 points, but in this one, France, who plays so well with the lead, maybe better than anyone in the world, out to a 12-3 lead here. They just seem to really play calm and relaxed when they have the lead, and their defense has been truly stifling in this one, which is an area that they improved on massively as Breaker to Beast finds himself open, misses. Mamba out gives him another chance at this possession, though. Warnock's pumped him out of his boots. Really good recovery, though, from Team Turkey as they once again rotate down low. Mamba pump faking Warnos from the free throw line. It's a miss. Turkey somehow hold on there, Vince.
Great possession, though. Amazing patience from the big man. Pump faking, but then Turkey making you pay deep behind the lane. I love to see them rally like this, but both big men understanding how to use their builds, getting so many defenders up in the air, but a foul going down. 6-point difference between France and Turkey. 51 seconds left in the first.
A good improvement here from Turkey. Getting on the board with a couple of buckets. The French, though, making it look easy. They've been feeding Mamba down low. Hey, keep feeding him. Let the boy eat. Some nice points in the paint for them right there. Turkey won't panic, though. They never do. 𝐒𝐲𝐸 trying to get back to their plan. Working that 1-2 with 𝐤𝐫𝐞, who comes in for the Shaq attack dunk. Points in the paint of their own, and there's that full court pressure from 𝐸𝐸 with that iconic Sonic the Hedgehog haircut.
Made it look like easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. I mean, we got to say that at least so many times. We're from the 90s. We got to do it. But 𝐸𝐸, big fella, get into 𝐤𝐫𝐞 the problem. I mean, 𝐤𝐫𝐞 the problem is just a big fella that understands how to dominate in the paint. He's going for another cut jam point, but 𝐸𝐸𝐸, a 3, rolling it in. As you see, Warnock's going, what is going on, baby? And they're starting to crawl back. 14-11, 8.3 left in the first.
And look at the Turkish players, man, letting some emotion show. They were a little bit angry with that 10-0 run. It was 10-0, Vince, and since then it's been 4-11 as 𝐸𝐸𝐸 gets the quick turnover right here and calls a timeout. What a play by the captain right there. Man, a huge turn of events here as Turkey come back, erase that 10-0 lead for France, and now I have a chance to have the final say here in the first quarter. I tell you what, man, you come for the king, you take your shot, you better not miss. And Turkey right now are the current kings of Europe, as France will get a nice turnover there. But it is a tight one in this one. First quarter in the books, France with a narrow lead and a must-win game for them.
Tighter than spandex, being endeavored. Oh my God, I can't get that one out. Never mind. I was going to say a joke. I was like, wait, no. I don't think I can do that on Twitch stream. Let me take that back. It's a really tight game. That's all we need to know. But 𝐒𝐲𝐸𝐶
Right.
going on the right side, understanding the control of the basketball, giving it a give and go to ex-Mamba out, taking his time. 9 seconds left in the shot clock. Get it on that right elbow. 𝐒𝐲𝐸𝐶, again, I've been a prowess user with the basketball, understanding to be a magician like Destiny. Everyone's swarming, breaking the beast, getting a little bit of space and making them pay, knocking down the 3.
Really nice shot from Breaker to Beast, and that's what they need, the French. They need him to step up, to stand up and be heard. Impressive stuff. Watching 𝐤𝐫𝐞 and 𝐒𝐲𝐸𝐸, no one does it better. The interplay between the big man and the little man. Really good defense here from the French again, though. Bend, don't break. That's what they're doing. Jamboy with the ball. 1 to shoot. Oh, 𝐸𝐸𝐸 works an open shot from the shoulder, but he can't get it to drop. I like the move, but that was really good French defense as they come back the other end now, trying to answer with some points of their own.
Great shuttle pass, but I'm loving the competition between these two squads. Understanding what's on the line. Europe's supremacy and also a chance to go to the Philippines. 𝐒𝐲𝐸𝐸𝐶 going around all by himself. He's been making them shots every time he's dealt it. That's how you play the guards like Gambit. 19-11. Let's go.
And don't look now, but the French have got their mojo back here as they have a few unanswered points of their own. Rennie misses, but a rebound there from 𝐤𝐫𝐞. A quick foul from 𝐒𝐸𝐸𝐶 so he doesn't get the easy putback. Pretty important possessions. It's an interesting window, a period of play right here where Turkey, out of their comfort zone, playing from behind, have to get something. Jamboy working the shot. 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐶, low percentage. He misses. 3 French crash the boards. Warnock's back the other end. And good transition. I don't hate that foul at all from Turkey. They're going to try and clamp up defensively right now.
But they're still up, and France still beating themselves up, but they know that lead is not enough against this Turkish team. A great little stop and pop, dropping it, and that's how you take advantage of your momentum. Getting a 10-point lead again, but as you know, Turkey does not let that be their end. They can rally anytime. Jamboy underneath the basket, rarely you see him there. E9 Rennie crossing, bossing, and tossing it up, unable to hit it.
Yeah, these are not their shots. They're not playing for those shots right now. But Breaker to Beast back the other end. This is a big run right here, Vince. That is a 9-0 run for the French once again, who have their largest lead of the game with 12 points now. Turkey have got to get back on the horse here. They have fallen off, trying to work a shot. Great cut there, and that's just what they needed. A glorious dunk from 𝐤𝐫𝐞, the problem. Stopping that French onslaught, albeit for a moment, just a small reprieve.
Just like Bob was, I like to give and go. I like to pick and roll. It's basketball. That's what I like. 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐥𝐥 goes right to the basket, slashing and dashing. 25-13. As you said, this rally from France is absolutely supreme, and they're going to keep it going as much as they can.
Le magnifique indeed. Oh, I thought we were going to have the pick and roll there. 𝐤𝐫𝐞 hands it back to Rennie. The French have been Johnny on the spot with this defense as they do get the block right there. The ball comes back. Oh, somehow got that to drop. Low percentage shot, but really nice shooting there from Turkey. As 𝐸𝐴𝐵, trying to make a nuisance of himself on the inbounds, is going to apply a little bit of full court pressure. First half nearly in the books here. 80 seconds to play, Vince. The French will be thinking, keep this going, keep the momentum going. 25-15, they find themselves up big in this one in a game they gotta have.
𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐥 is getting up, get it to Breaker the Beast. I see the give and go, but he takes it himself, unable to knock it down. Mamba out crashing, getting that offensive board, keeping the possession for the blue. Like Destiny has been crucial to this team. Mamba out, big fella against big fella, taking his time, popping it out like Dennis Rodman, getting his own rebound. Shout out to the worm, keeping it on the French side. 9 seconds left to shot clock. Nothing but open lane for 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐥 and bringing the pain. 27-15.
Oh, that was a gorgeous handoff for the easy points. And yeah, it certainly seems as though points are coming far more easily for the French than the Turkish in this one as they try to work love battle. Open in the corner. It's another miss. Mamba out eating up the glass brilliantly. And at the other end, it's now a 14-point French lead. Trying to force a game 3 here, Vince. It's a Herculean performance so far from the French. Turkey have got to answer here.
Trying to answer indeed, but great defense from France. As you see, the crystal ball is ready, seeing the future. Mamba's looking for those rebounds. That give and go to 𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐥. He can knock those down when he's called upon. The captain with the captain backs, and goes the captain Jack Sparrow and Riz the Rum. Getting it done. 29-18.
That may be the greatest pirate I've ever seen. Lovely shot from 𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐥. Great quote, Vince. We're having a lot of fun in this one. So far, Les Blues off balance end of the first half. They'll be thinking job half done as they have an 11-point lead over their rivals, Turkey. A great game, Vince. France trying to force that game 3. Turkey want to have something to say about it in the third.
Blink and you're going to miss it. Crucial bucket by 𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐥, creeping back on this lead, but they're not out. They may be down. And what I love about this Turkey team is that they have a lot of chance of coming back if they just stay together. A lot of experience from each other. And also, they've been showing a good sense of prowess, getting some understanding. But again, they're forcing a game 3. Winning that game 1 was crucial because now you have that cushion. So it's France that's basically have their backs to the wall, and you got to see if they're going to make a mistake. But as you see, the defense has been absolutely superb, and as you see a breakdown with the defense knocking it down, though as soon as I say it, the commentators curse, and it's only now an 8-point game.
Ooh, and high pressure on the inbound right here as well. That was great. That was very Magic Johnson type of pass right there, drawing the defender, find the open shooter in the corner. He did it for the Lakers for a long time, made it look easy. Warnock's finding Breaker to Beast right here. Mamba out making a nuisance of himself. Stand up 3. It misses. 𝐤𝐫𝐞 with a huge board and a reach-in foul from the French. an opportunity to chip into this lead. They need this bucket. They got to have a big third quarter if they want to have a chance at the French in the fourth, I think, here. France definitely have the momentum in this one, for my money, Vince. But Turkey not going quietly into the night, as we're going to have a 3-point shot foul. That's a big, big turn of events here, as 𝐒𝐿 will step up to shoot 3 free throws. And as you say, Vince, free throws win championships.
Indeed, and they're going to close that gap. But now as you see that swing, now it's only a 5-point game. France has to step it up because Turkey is going to take this chance and run with it. They always want to try and score, but as you see, Breaker the Beast with 10 points, but 𝐒𝐿 only with 6. Everybody has to be able to show up, or as I said, shut up, because this is for Europe Championships, and who's going to be facing Portugal in a couple of moments. Either it's going to be in the next 8 minutes, or we're going to have a whole nother game that's in France's hands. 𝐒𝐮 gives it to Breaker the Beast. Can he knock it down? Yes, he is. Breaking around town, 32-24.
Clutch bucket there for Breaker the Beast. He is the heart and soul of that French team. We've seen the agony in defeat on his face in the past. That one must have felt good. It does reestablish this 8-point French lead, which is the distance they want to keep between them and Turkey. Great defense from the French. Hand up in the passing lane. Warnock's back the other end, and it's a double-digit French lead. Massive performance there. Are you kidding me? The third quarter right now belongs to the French. Turkey coming back now, trying to have something to say about it.
Well, the one thing I know, the French are coming, and they're coming down the lane. 𝐤𝐫𝐫 probably gets stopped by the French. A nice little pump fake jam boy behind the arc. You know he can shoot. 𝐤𝐫𝐫, the big fella, unable to hit it, but so confident to take it wide open. Just the tempo was slightly so for the 26-footer.
Really unlucky miss right there. By his own standards, he would have liked that. Mamba pumping on the brakes and then pumping the ball back out. Breaker the Beast. Will he be the man of the moment? They find the corner shooter. It's another big 3. The French are pulling away with it here in the third, and Turkey don't seem to have any answers, Vince.
Well, the one thing I know is that they may be down, but they're not out. Still got another game. It's best of 3. All the marbles are on the table. Who's going to take it past the semifinals? This is like a final for them, but 𝐤𝐫𝐫 the problem stepping up once again. 37-26, 7 left in this entire game, 2:10 left in the third. I mean, I'm telling you, they're hearing us. They're understanding what's on the line, but they're not backing down anytime soon. 𝐒𝐮, great point guard, given to Mamba out, top of the key. And you see backing up, not going to let him show any light, but we'll let him take that 3. But 𝐒𝐮 with that mid-range and knocking it down, beautiful.
Really impressive stuff from the French here. They are trying to extend the lead so that they can control the tempo, control the clock, the scoreboard in the fourth. So far, so good from them. The defense has been next level. We spoke to Breaker the Beast. We noted to him that, hey, your defense seems to have come along a lot since December last year in the World Finals, and he said that's right, because if we want to beat USA in the Philippines, we're going to need D, and of course they already had the offense, and it's on full display here as they now have a 15-point lead, Vince. It's their largest lead of the game.
Largest lead indeed. Let's see what's going to happen here to the right side. Going back, and a great shot right there. Okay, Turkey is still in it, but minute 12, it's a long, long mountain to climb. Going on the right side, Breaker the Beast, getting a foul in transition and going to the line.
Oh, in the bonus here. I don't hate the foul, but a little bit of situational awareness when you're in the bonus. You got to be careful. Breaker missing the first one, a little uncharacteristic for him, but it is a 14-point French lead. They are peaking at precisely the right moment here. Here comes 𝐤𝐫𝐫 the problem. Has the rock, gives it to Jamboy. Gonna work that pick and roll, make a nuisance of himself, take the points that are on offer. Just staying relevant, staying in this one. It is a 12-point lead. Tanzu trying to get that steal off the inbound. We've seen him be a nuisance for this French team. Breaker the Beast activated. He can nail the long-range threes, but this time he goes down to the paint for the little dunk right there. Just dropping it off. Like dropping a kid off a kindy right there. There you go.
dropping it off. And that's the first time we see that is blur, so it's going to be enhancing his takeovers when it comes to driving to the lane and also taking ankles, just being destructive as they can. But then we still got deep bomber on 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐈. Be careful on that. So you got someone that's going to be shooting behind the arc and another one trying to get to the rim, going to the left side, understanding what's on the line, but then shaking that shot. No, pump faking. Nice control by Mamba. Outlaw jabs at 17 seconds left in the third. Not giving any kind of opening, but to give it to the big man. No, goes himself. That crazy stop, and Papa couldn't get it.
But just when you think you got a transition bucket at the other end, the French defense shows up again, denying the Turkish. Like Destiny, off balance, shot right there. It is the fourth quarter in this one, Vince. Game one went to Turkey of 54-51. In this one, the French have had a lead since they opened the game on a 10-0 run. The Turks came back. They made it close. But truly, Vince, since the second quarter, it has been all blue.
All blue indeed. Le Blue, let me see in the chat also. Good morning, Only Sensei. Having over 300 people. This is the highest viewership we've got on Twitch throughout this season. So I want to see the flags in the chat. Let me see the Turkish flags. Let me see the blue flags. Let me see for France. And also make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Have a chance to win NBA 2K25. And in the corner, unable to knock it down. But again, follow at @FIBA and also @eFIBA_official as soon as you can. Tag 3 friends. As you see, knocking down that 3 right there. 47-32 with 4 minutes left in the fourth.
Mamba out, getting second chance points for the French. Mamba out as we see a gorgeous dunk from 𝐤𝐫𝐞 at the other end. Finding who else but Breaker to Beast for the open three. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the French, and they are dominating in this one, Vince.
Going back and forth. But then it's going to be exchanging wins, and then it will be the do or die. Next time these two teams see each other on this meta court. And a good shot, but unable to hit it. 3:42 left. As you see, putting their hand up, but unable to knock it down. You see the Turkish players stretching. They're getting a little stiff, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, two uncharacteristic misses there. Warnox and Tanzu missing opening threes. Hamburgers are eating people. Cats and dogs living in harmony, Vince, as we get a miraculous rolling in 3 right there for Turkey to cut the lead to 10. Don't look now, but LL Cool J just showed up. Don't call it a comeback. Here come Turkey.
Going on the right side, looking at that screen. Look at that give and go. I saw it all the way, but stop too slow. Getting it back out, resetting the offense, breaking the beach. You know he can knock it down, and he does. Calling it when you want it. Getting up 50-37.
Mamba out with eyes only for Breaker to Beast. Finds him for another open 3 as 𝐸_Rennie's going to have a 3 of his own. They are landing haymakers at both ends of the court now. What they need is a stop here, Turkey, but the French juggernaut continues to roll. They don't look like stopping anytime soon. Breaker is activated. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐈, triple threat, controlling the clock, playing with the lead, working his way in. Breaker's going to have it. Breaker's going to miss. And here come the Turks back the other end. But there's that French D getting a hand up in the passing lane, making it difficult.
Keeping a hand up indeed, but there's still a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for this game. 2 minutes left. It's only a 10-point deficit. You've seen 𝐸_Rennie and also Jamboy knock down crucial shots, and as soon as I call it, he does, and he's about it. Only a 7-point deficit, which is very doable for this Turkish squad.
They might have left it a little too late, Vince. France with the 7-point lead and the possession here. They're going to milk the clock for all it's worth. Mamba down low. Got to watch out for that 3-second violation. Finds his boy Breaker. Breaker driving. Kicks it back out to 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐈. He misses. The door is creaking open here for the Turks. Big foul. I like it, though. I mean, like, truthfully, you slap that away, you got an open dunk. Oh, they'll just be calming their nerves a little bit here, the Turks. You know they have fantastic comms. The same 5 players have been together for 5 years. Phenomenal teammates. Here they go. 𝐤𝐫𝐞 and 𝐸_Rennie doing what they do. They won't panic. 𝐸_Rennie, off balance 3. It misses. But 𝐤𝐫𝐞 comes down with another foul. They are in the bonus. Can he cut the lead to 5 here? First free throw goes in. Second one is good. And now 𝐸𝐸 will apply the pressure full court.
Now it's all about time management, keeping the possession. Can Turkey step up with the steal, and can France keep their cool? Understanding what's on the line. You go to the right side, understand to the left. That is a deep three. That's confident. Now you left the door open a little bit for Turkey going down for this fast break. 𝐸9 ready, keeping the ball, possession, wide open, going down the lane and bringing the biggest pain of today. Crazy dunk, 50-47 with 1:04 left in the fourth. Turkey is still in it.
Moments ago, the French had a 15-point lead, and now they have a 3-point lead. This is the possession right here. Unless they want to get sent home, they're going to stamp their authority on this game right now. 𝐒𝐤𝐥 with a lot of space there. You can see the cogs moving in his head. They're going to hit Breaker. He misses a massive board from Mamba out. He kicks it back out to Breaker. The clock is their friend. They don't have to shoot. They can milk it even more. The defense is fantastic. Oh, what a shot from Mamba. Clutch.
He hit the gym this morning. He put them push-ups in. He was on the weight rack. He's the Godzilla from down low. Mamba really stepped up on that play. That was a crucial big man possession. Understand what needs to get done, but 𝐸9 Rennie nearly knocking down the three. 26 seconds left. Crazy board by France, but a good defensive play by Turkey, giving it to Jamboy. He's done it before, and he's doing it again, making it a 2-point game with 18 seconds left.
Are you kidding me? The French, with full court pressure being applied by 𝐸𝐸 here, everything to play for. They got to get over halfway. Oh, a heads-up timeout right there. And now, with just the most delicate, the most fragile, like a newborn baby, 2-point lead, Vince. They've got to play keep away from the Turks, who are probably going to be trying to foul and send them to the line. Definitely applying pressure on the inbounds. Look for a trap. Yeah, heads-up play right there. 𝐸𝐸 knows what he's doing. 10 seconds. Going to try and send him to the bonus, but they have to foul. If I'm not mistaken, at least. Oh, what? Oh my God, the turnover.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is deja vu. Hold on a second. Coming around here. 𝐸9 ready on the top of the key. Marksman is on 𝐤𝐫𝐞 the problem. He has to stand still. Will increase his shot percentage. 𝐸9 ready. Giving to 𝐤𝐫𝐞 the problem. Has a chance to tie. Jamboy. Give it right there. Goes down the lane. And ties it with 0.5 seconds left. 𝐤𝐫𝐞 the problem. The solution. And this has a chance to go to overtime. Ah! Let's go.
Are you kidding me? Only these two teams, man. Only these two teams do it to us, Vince. That's why we call their games a heart attack. The French had a 15-point lead, and the Turks come back calm as you like to tie it up and send it to OT. And now all of a sudden they've got a steal and all of the momentum in this one as Jamboy is going to fire away and somehow miss an open three. Back the other end, here come the Blues. You got to be kidding me, mate.
I apologize for everybody's eardrums that is watching on Twitch, on YouTube, and also TikTok. I'm too excited. You already know me. This is Vince Chang, the energy. The energy is always going to be there. eFIBA Season 3. My man, Trumpet Monkey, a.k.a. the one and only Sodium Raider, and known as Chris Simpson in real life. We are ready for the time of your life. This right here is two gargantuan teams going back at each other. Huge slugs match. As we said, King Kong versus Godzilla, Orochimaru versus Sasuke. Great rivals and great games. NBA 2K, eFIBA Season 3. What more can you ask for, baby?
Jamboy is going to get the user-friendly roll right there, and it's the first Turkish lead. Are you ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? Of the game. It is overtime, and the Turks have taken the lead for the first time today. The French led by as many as 15 points, but this cool, calm, collective decided we're not going anywhere as France come back and take the lead, and it's my favorite kind of score, Vince, a 1-point game, because anything can happen.
Oh my God, I don't drink coffee. I have no enhancements. I am jittery right now.
Charging foul. Are you kidding me? Warnox,
What?
whose avatar looks suspiciously like Vince Chang, I would like to point out once again. Warnox coming up with a huge defensive play right there. Vince, that's our first charge of the week. Are you kidding me? In overtime, in a must-win game for the Blues, he comes up with the clutch defensive stand, and now they have a chance to add to this 1-point lead.
Warnock is a true lock. He understands when to step up. Great pass to Light Destiny, but gave up a good shot for maybe a better shot. Keeping time on their side, because don't forget, they do have the lead. They do not need to rush. Just be crucial. Light Destiny showing up. A great offensive board by Mamba out. Keeping the possession with another couple of seconds left on the shot clock. Minute 16 left in overtime. One of our first overtimes to go in there, knocking it down. A long two, 57-54. France still has the lead.
Mamba out has been the MVP for the French as far as I'm concerned, Vince. He has been eating up the glass, creating second shot opportunities as we have a massive miss there. I cannot believe 𝐤𝐫𝐞 missed it. The French are smiling. They can't believe it either. Unbelievable break for the French as Mamba cuts to the rim, hand in the passing lane. It takes a French bounce, but there comes back 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐿, Captain Courageous with the steal, and 𝐸𝐸𝐿 working it down the other end. Only 42 seconds left in this game. Jamboy looked like he had an open shot, passed up on it, takes the step back, trying to work an open shot, gets the finger roll. But now the French have a clutch possession. What can they do with it trying to add to this lead?
About 12 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's see if they're going to milk it. All right, 23 seconds left in overtime. They're still up by 1. They have to be careful. Nobody wants to foul, but they do. Oh, I don't know if that was smart. I don't think you should put them on okay, fouling. I would have let it go out, but okay, I'm not the captain. Francis going in. Warnock trying to find an open man. They still have a timeout to do, and now they're going to think it over.
Yeah, they have to. Listen, absolutely mugging defense being played on the inbounds here from the Turks. I didn't like that foul either, mate. They had a 10-second shot clock, game clock differential. Now it's down to 5. It does set that shot clock back to 14. Here we go. The inbounds is safe. I don't like a foul here at all. You got a chance to get the ball back at least. You just have to bow up defensively. Breaker to beast. Trying to be the hero for the French. It's a long-range 3. It rims out. You got to take a timeout now. They do. Oh, my God, Vince. 3.6 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some Turkish delight right here because we've been here before, Vince. They take another timeout to talk it over. They know, look at them. Look at the comms. They know exactly what they're going to do. They've practiced for this. They've done it to the French before. It all comes down to this, mate. Turkey with the inbound. Need 1 point to send it. Oh, that's a smart foul. That's a very smart foul right there. 2.7 now. It has to be catch and shoot, mate. It has to, or else the French are just going to foul you. There it is. Off-balance shot. It's in. The Turks take the lead at the death.
Jamboy gets the answer one more time. Warnock gets it up. Oh, it hits it off the cup. And Turkey takes it. Going bye-bye. Jamboy again. Stepping up when he's supposed to. This man is unstoppable. A three-peat when it comes to the last-minute shots. He takes advantage every single time. Valiant effort from France. But oh my God, they had a chance. But they're not going to the dance today. Man, oh man. Let them celebrate. Woo!
Look at the
Crazy.
family coming in, Vince. The lights get turned on. It's so pumped. We just got enough social media content for a month out of that celebration from the Turkish players.